What's up, guys? And in today's video I wanted to show you guys the keyword research process that I went through in the most recent book order that we made. But I'm getting to that later. First, I want to say a few things. So Rasmus is sitting here. Oh yeah, we're in Denmark. Danish flag. Rasmus is sitting here editing a few lessons.
No, I'm not. Play Doodle Jump, bro.
It's freaking Doodle Jump.
I'm on my break. Give me a chance.
You're supposed to be editing.
I work plenty. Hold on.
We are ahead of schedule, so we're fine. You could play Doodle Jump for now. So first thing I wanted to say is that we're slowly approaching 1,000 subscribers.
Woo!
Which is freaking awesome.
1,000.
So if you want to be able to say that you were here before 1,000, go subscribe right now. And we're
quick.
gonna put all these crazy animations that. Oops. So thank you for subscribing. Like the video while you're at it. So maybe you know this or not, but me and Rasmus actually haven't published any audiobooks or any books at all for that matter in the past 4 months. But I just looked at the numbers this morning from my personal publishing account, added up the income from the last few months since I last published a book, and it's made over $40,000.
How much?
It's ridiculous. How much was it exactly?
Well, more specifically, 41,
40. It was like 42, 43 range. But that freaking blew my mind. Like, I still can't really wrap my head around it sometimes because it's all fucking passive. So because it's been passive, I haven't had to work on like a business that's creating income because I'm using that as income. So we've been able to make these YouTube videos, which we don't make any money from yet at least, and other things that just don't make us money. And these $40,000 has been only audiobook royalties. All from ACX, only for my audiobooks.
I mean, imagine if you hadn't lost your...
yeah, if I still had all my ebooks, all my paperback books.
Space.
Hello. Yeah, I'd be fucking raking it in.
Mm-hmm. More.
Yeah, yeah. So we haven't published since April, but that ends right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're starting a new publishing account, a joint publishing account for both of us under our new Mickelson Twins LLC business. So we're gonna start publishing again.
Woo!
And it's completely allowed because it's a separate business entity from us. So technically it's allowed, and I just can't freaking wait.
Hopefully they won't fuck with us, but
yeah,
they shouldn't because
no. Everything by the rules, no shitty translated books this time. So we're making this joint publishing account and we're gonna be starting it from 0 and bringing it to $10,000 a month in royalties as fast as possible.
Not can we take this to 10K? It's how fast can we take it to 10K?
Basically, that's at least our mindset going into it, which is big. It's totally not a matter of if, it's a matter of when and how fast we could do it.
Yep.
So talk is cheap, of course, which means we're just gonna have to prove it. We have to prove ourselves that we can do this. Because now that we made this video, it's out there for everyone to see. So if you don't do it, you kind of look like a
yeah.
So it's also just to show you that you could bring a publishing account from 0, like with no books, no anything, no nothing, to over $10,000 a month, like pretty quickly. So I don't know how fast we can do this. We're just gonna try and do it as fast as possible, or at least as fast as the amount of time we have to work on this will allow us.
In 2018?
Yeah, that's something to go 2018. What? That's the goal.
I know.
You gotta set lofty goals.
No, it's like it's a realistic goal, and I agree with 100%. But it's still crazy.
It is.
It's realistic.
Yes,
you know?
it is. But we are gonna be putting more money into this than the average person would, without a doubt. So that is an unfair advantage, and I'll tell you a little bit about that later.
But of course,
because we're ready to make our first order for this account.
And that actually relates to a mindset video that I'm preparing right now about the investing more money.
Okay, nice. I'm excited.
That will be a later video.
Excited to see what you put together for that.
Yeah, that's good.
And we're obviously going to be building this business around audiobooks. Obviously, because that's how we know we can bring this thing from 0 to 10,000 as fast as possible. Because audiobooks is the shit. That's what we're all about.
Audiobooks is the motherfucking shit.
Yeah, it's not just talk. Like, we're about to put a lot of money just into audiobooks. I mean, we're also going to make ebooks and paperback books, but that's just kind of to create that extra stream of income that you might as well create with the content you have. But audiobooks is the focus.
I want to say something. And I also expect that we'll run AMS ads for the ebooks and the paperbacks.
Yeah. We're still going to
just maximize it.
Yeah. We're still going to do things like that.
Like, I don't care where the money comes from. Just as long as it comes from the books, whatever format. You know?
Audiobooks will be the focus. We're still going to do everything we can on the other ones.
Yeah. No swaps, nothing against the goddamn rules.
Yeah.
We're playing by the books.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to do any of that.
So this joint publishing business / account is going to be around for a long time, and let's just see what we can create out of it.
God, I can't wait.
So, but the most exciting part of all this, what I think, is that we're going to be making a YouTube series out of it. I think that's going to be cool.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that. So we're gonna
call it viral. It's gonna go viral.
Yeah,
it's gonna go viral.
So like every time you see the series update, you're like, yes, I've been waiting around for this. But we're gonna call it something like the Road to 10K series.
I mean, name.
What do you think of that?
I'm already in love with this name.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
The Road to 10K.
Yeah, so
that's what it is. So.
So I just think following along the progress of this account is gonna be very fun to watch from a viewer's perspective. So where we just take it to 10K as fast as possible.
And we're gonna share everything like except the exact book details.
Yeah, basically.
But all the expense numbers.
Yeah, so we're gonna do
numbers,
monthly updates, monthly income reports, talk about what we did right, what we did wrong that month, how many books we ordered, not the exact books we ordered like you said, but like the things we learned along the way. Yeah, basically share everything. Share everything.
Except the little detail. But yeah.
And I just think it's gonna be really awesome and helpful for you guys to watch as well. But most importantly, like motivating and inspiring to be like, holy shit, even if I have nothing, I don't even have like one piece of content, one book to put out there, I could still bring it to $10,000 a month, which is a lot of money. That's life-changing. You can still do it like in less than a year. Yeah.
You could have slept for how many, 4 months? 4 months and
made over 40 grand.
Yeah, you just sleep.
That's a well-paying nap. So when I took my own personal account from $2.7 thousand to over $10,000, I did that in 2 months. But that was kind of cheating because I had a bunch of content already ready to make into audio format. I had a bunch of books. I could create a bunch of bundles I just put together. So I had a big unfair advantage right there. So going from 2.7 to over 10 and then 11.9 the next month is not a realistic expectation for anyone else starting it because most people don't have 50 books that they could just turn into audiobooks. So I had that. So I want to prove that you can do it from zero with nothing because that's most people. So comment down below if you think this YouTube series is a good idea. Is it something you would want to see? You think it's gonna? Yeah, they're gonna like it.
Yeah, you're silly if you don't think it's a good idea.
And honestly, if like no, we don't want to see it. This is stupid. We're still gonna do it. We're still gonna do it because we want to do it. Because we want to do it for ourselves, for our own selfish reasons, so we can follow along. But it will be good. So what am I even talking about?
Well, I just want to say documenting the whole thing like that. And what I really like is like talking about the things that went well and things that didn't go well.
Yeah. You're gonna be able to learn so much from it.
Once you look at that and then make sure not to repeat your mistakes, the next round gets better and better.
Yeah.
And that's how you freaking become a master and stuff.
Yeah. So speaking of rounds of books, we're gonna kick off this new
round number 1 is coming this weekend.
Yes. So to kick off this new publishing account, we're about to make a huge order with eWriter Solutions for over $5,000. Yes, this is more than most people would put into a book order. I understand that.
Way more, right. We're saying like, yeah, we're going to be doing this. It's also going to be growing super quick.
Yeah. So the first order is going to be a 12 or 14 book order. Actually, it's going to be way more. It's going to be 12 or 14 25,000 word long books, which is what we would totally recommend you create, as well as 30 plus short books. And it's actually going to be a very big topic in the ACX course. We're talking about short books for ACX. So of course, all of these books, all 40 or something in the first round that we're ordering, is all tailored for audio format. All of them. So that's how we're going to get to 10K the fastest. But these 30 short books are easily ones that we could create ourselves, but we just decided not to.
That's key. That's key to point out.
Yeah. So that's a very big topic of the ACX course, is creating your own audiobooks, because it's a lot easier than everyone realizes it is. It's way easier than writing your own ebook. It's actually really easy for audiobook.
A few people that we've coached, we've talked to about this.
What we always say. We tell everyone, like, you should definitely be creating some of your own. So we could be doing that with these 30 short ones, but we'd rather outsource it because we're busy doing a lot of other things right now.
If it's a 2,000 or 3,000 word book, it's going to cost like 30, 40, 50 bucks to get written.
Exactly. So you can still outsource that.
Right.
If you don't want to create yourself, or you create yourself because it's super easy. Like one of my biggest publishing successes ever was a series of 5 audiobooks that I wrote myself. I didn't narrate myself, but I wrote it myself. One a day for 5 straight days. And created 2 bundles out of it. And these 7 books in total have done ROI of over $10,000.
It's freaking ridiculous.
I only paid for narration. It is silly. So while this order is going to be over $5,000, we're actually going to get over $500 off because we're going to be using our Twins10 coupon code that we've actually never used before. It's our code, but we've never used it before. Twins10 you can only use once, but then after that you can use Twins5 as much as you want for 5% off. So that's what we'll be using after this.
We're not just freaking promoting it. We actually use eWriter Solutions.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
We would never do that.
I know.
Everyone who knows us knows that we would never do that.
Yeah. We've been asked to promote dumb bullshit. And it's like, no.
Yeah, no.
No. What is that? I've never used that. I don't know what it does.
Yeah.
Fuck no. What am I gonna just recommend them without being? No.
That's
no
not
way.
how we roll.
No way.
Not how we roll. Alright, so anyway, this was a lot of talking to start the video. Let's get into the topic of the actual video, which is showing you the process that I went through to find the keywords and topics for this 40 book order that we're about to make with eWriter Solutions. So let's get into it. Boo! At the computer now. So our faces are not in the bottom corner like we normally do. Now it's going to be faceless because this is how the course is going to be. It's going to be screen shares and PowerPoints without our face in the bottom. Speaking of PowerPoints, here's one of the PowerPoints. Yeah. This is a big one. How to create the perfect title for maximum exposure. 5 fire emojis, not because like, oh, it's so hot. So we're doing like a 1 to 5 scale that kind of shows how important each lesson is. So if it's a 1 fire emoji, then it's not very important. If it's a 5 fire emoji, it's very important. And there's only 3 or 4 5s in the whole course, and this is definitely one of them. That
I also want to say, knowing what we know now about creating titles, I've looked back at my old audiobook titles. I'm like,
yeah,
that's so stupid.
Why
did I write that?
I know.
That has no purpose.
This might be the biggest lesson in the whole course.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Yeah. How many slides on this one?
This one.
Jesus Christ. 10?
9, 10.
10?
Yeah, anyway, back to this. When I was doing keyword research for this big-ass book order we're about to make, I spent like
Big-ass is an understatement.
Yes.
Incredibly large.
Yes.
Huge.
For the past 2 or 3 days, I decided to take notes of everything I did along the way. I just kind of did my natural thing without thinking about it, and then I was just going to take notes along the way and make it into a YouTube video because I'm sure you could learn from it. So these are the notes I had. So we're just going to go through these. So what I did, yeah, how we start our keyword research video. So I, Christian, have been handling all the keyword research. Because between us, I'm the keyword guy.
Why'd you have to make that so apparent and obvious?
No,
you didn't have to stress that.
No, you're good at other things.
Look, I know.
You're good at other things.
Look, you prefer this, and so that's what it is.
I nerd out about this shit.
Yeah.
So the first thing I did was open 3 tabs, 1 for Amazon, 1 for Audible, and then a Word document to take notes and record my findings. Like take my keyword notes, not these notes. So the first thing I did was go to the Kindle ebook bestsellers list. And my goal from this was to find the hottest and most trending topics. Find what people are buying the shit out of right now without looking at or taking competition into consideration. Yeah, that's how we do it now. Don't look at competition right away.
Just start with demand, just high demand,
just
as high as you can get.
Just find what's being bought. It does not matter how many people are selling it. That's not important yet. So we try to really break this down as simple as possible. Now I was looking in the nonfiction part of the bestsellers list because I'm looking to make nonfiction right now. I didn't care about fiction for now. This was just nonfiction keyword research. First, I was looking at the top 100 of the entire nonfiction store. I didn't look into categories yet or try to niche down. I just wanted the full picture. So I wanted to find the hottest of the hot best-selling books in the Kindle store right now. So I was completely ignoring books that weren't a keyword, like a replicable keyword. Because
like Tony Robbins, The Giant Within.
Exactly.
Like you can't.
Yeah.
You can't use that for anything.
So of the top 100, most of them are famous books by famous authors that are not really on keywords, but there are actually multiple replicable keywords in the top 100.
There are self-published audiobooks making tens of thousands of dollars a month.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna stress it.
But this is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's nice to not be filming the course now, so I can say bad words again.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah, because we keep it clean in there and we don't really joke around.
Yeah.
Hey, we're talking about ebooks right now. You're talking about audiobooks. This is the ebook list.
Oh shit, I was talking about audiobooks.
Yeah. But
I guess the same applies for ebooks, but anyway.
Yeah. So every time I found a real keyword in the top 100, I would click on the book, opening a new tab, and just inspect it a bit. I would search the author's name to find out if this is some authority figure. I'd look at the cover, description, number of reviews, and the length of the book. I wasn't using this information like very much. I was just trying to get a good feel for the book and understand why it was selling hundreds or even thousands of ebooks a day. It should actually be thousands because each one in the top 100 is selling thousands a day.
Yeah, that's
A day.
unimaginable amounts of sales.
I'm gonna put up some pop-ups about bang, showing how many the number one best-selling book in the ebook store sells, and then bang, number 100.
Woo!
So all these in the top 100 fall between this amount of ebook sales a day. Let's see. So the author being an authority figure is often a major reason why an ebook is selling thousands a day.
Like you said, you skipped all those and only looked
Yeah.
at the self-published ones.
Yeah. Well, no, actually not.
Oh no.
No, I'll just find reputable keywords. If they're by famous, because there are still famous authors that make a book called Unlimited Memory, which is one of the top selling ones. So that means people are buying memory guides or memory books.
Okay.
So you still make that. But yeah, you can't sell as many as him because he has a following. So notice, okay, I'm saying to you, notice that most that sell this many copies are running ads to their books, so it's not all organic.
AMS ads are
Or
lit.
life, yes.
Life.
I guess-
they're awesome. You gotta use them.
I guess now's a great time for the first time to plug an AMS ads course that we love.
Yeah.
That we will be talking about in the course.
Doing
It's
it-
going to have a guest lesson from the creator of the course. His name is Marco. Really cool guy.
We're also gonna do an in-depth review of the course.
Yeah,
In the future. After we're not so
Yeah.
busy creating the course and all.
But AMS ads are huge, even though we haven't talked about them that much because we mostly talk about audiobooks. But
And we honestly have not utilized them as much as we should
have.
I had one book where I went super nuts on it with AMS ads. And it made me thousands of dollars in profit just from AMS ads.
just from the campaign.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
again, yeah.
Totally
Nuts.
not optimized either at
Yeah.
all.
Nuts.
Anyway, I should have used it more on other books.
So check the link in the description for that if you want to learn more about AMS ads. So next thing I did was I did an Amazon Kindle store search on the keyword that the book was about.
You open a tab, let's say it was about unlimited memory.
Exactly.
And
Unlimited
then you would
memory.
search that.
And then I would search it in the Kindle ebook store, looking at how the other books that rank for that keyword are selling. So I'm trying to see how other memory books or memory guides are selling.
Or is it just one that's popping off, or is it the whole keyword, like all the books for that keyword are popping off?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because it could just be that one book because it's by a famous person. And I was looking at how many search results the keyword had. I was looking at that, but I honestly didn't care that much. So I'm actually going to take that out to not confuse you because I didn't really care at that point. So then I also searched the keyword. Oh yeah, here's when I was looking at competition. Then I searched the keyword in audible.com to see how many search results showed up. Looking at the other books under the keyword to get a feel for the competition, like the cover, title, length of the audiobook, etc. Because I just care about the competition on Audible. I do not care about the competition in the Kindle ebook store.
Does
at
not
all.
matter. It matters zero.
Exactly.
Zero amounts of relevance.
So
to what
actually,
you're
I
doing.
haven't looked at it, but I'm going to type unlimited memory in the Kindle ebook store, bang, and then compare that to unlimited memory in the audiobook store, bang. I don't know how many results are showing up,
But whatever
I
is
bet
showing
you,
on the screen is it.
I bet you it's like 1/10 as much.
It's sad we can't comment on what the numbers
Yeah,
are.
we'll see it later. And cookbooks sell amazing. So there were multiple cookbooks showing up in the top 100, and these are replicable cookbooks. But I was completely ignoring them because I know they're not good as audiobooks. They don't convert as audiobooks, and that's all I cared about. So I didn't give a fuck about them. I was also ignoring all memoirs and shit like that. Then the fourth book, that I found, the fourth keyword that I found and book that I decided to look into triggered me to go down a self-help rabbit hole.
That's a good rabbit hole to enter.
Yes, that is a good rabbit hole. So the brainstorming was about how can I create one audiobook that is about all of these very related titles and intertwined keywords. Yes,
This
yes,
is huge.
Yes,
This is
yes,
about the titles.
Yes.
This is huge.
Yeah. So it's like
It's about the title creation. Really,
it's like one book about multiple different keywords. Yes, this is big, especially for audiobook. So then I realized that another thing was I realized that list books do well on Audible, which I found out by using the bestsellers function. This is stuff we've not talked about on YouTube yet, but it's in the course. Of the entire top 100, I found 6 books that I opened up and did further research on. So these were keywords. The rest were combinations of memoirs, cookbooks, super famous authors, not real and replicable keywords that I could model after. So I was just constantly going down rabbit holes and finding interesting keywords and taking lots of notes now about very good keywords that I like. It didn't make that much sense, but I know what I mean. At this point, I had 15 different tabs open. That's kind of what happens when you go down rabbit holes like that. You just have a bunch of tabs open.
It's a lot of tabs.
Yeah. So it was getting overwhelming, so I closed all 10 to 15 tabs and saved my Word document.
You happy that's specific with the details of what
and
you did?
I'll pick up later. Yeah. Let's see more what I read. I haven't read.
It's like a play-by-play guide of your entire.
I know, that's what I was going for. Yeah, I haven't read this back since I created it a few days ago. This keyword research session lasted 3.5 hours before I said, fuck this is already a lot. I'll continue later, but still so much more to look at. Yeah, I remember leaving off. I was like, it was just overwhelming with the amount of like really good keywords I'd found.
And also with our first order of like a shitload of books we got solutions.
40 plus.
Yeah, we're like, oh, there's so many more we want to do, but we just can't realistically handle.
You gotta draw a line in the sand.
It's already too many books for really us to handle. But we're gonna see what we can do.
Yeah, you can't order 100
Any more would be totally irresponsible.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna say that for round 2, but. Like, there's so much out there is my point here.
Yeah.
There's so many freaking keywords out there.
Yeah, so I found 12.
So if you say you can't find any, saturated, you can't, not this.
Fuck you!
Don't say that. Don't say that. That was really aggressive.
I'm joking.
That was really aggressive.
I'm joking. If you've said that before, that's okay.
My point is you're being a baby. If you say there's no keywords out there, you can
Yes, that's better said than what
and you're complaining.
I found 12 different keywords that I was very interested in. I will narrow them down later and try to combine some really keywords with each other. Yeah, so this is just the first session. I did 2 more keyword research sessions. I didn't write the other ones down.
Do you have those logged? Oh, you didn't?
No. Those were just very specific, looking at specific keywords. Going down rabbit holes and writing out titles and things like that. So that was the end of session 1. In session, wow, I wrote 2 like that. In session 2, the keyword
does that.
In session 2, the keyword research mostly took place on Audible, where I discovered a bunch of new big things. Yes, I did. Huge things. And they're totally like, oh, yeah, I'm sure you did, buddy. Sure you did, buddy. What are you going to sell to me for $500? Okay. So, yeah, that's actually real. And that wraps up this video. I feel like this is pretty long at this point.
Yeah, this is long at this point. I also want to say...
If you watch this video to the end, what should they say?
They should say...
Or what? They should drop some emojis. Drop some Trident Poseidon emojis.
Yeah, that one's actually cool.
That one's badass.
Speaking of Trident / Poseidon, when we were in Virginia Beach, there's a really cool Poseidon statue image on the screen. I just want to show you it's cool.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay,
and now, we're really in a talking mood right now, so we're going to stop. See you in the next video. Goodbye.
I had something to say, though.
What?